Hello from Kirksville, Missouri. This is Randy Carbon uh, with my Rant and Randy's rant for 6/23/19. Hopefully, some of you will try to catch this. I didn't see any way today to fire up sending one live to YouTube, and I don't understand what that's about, but let me back off a little bit. There we go. All right. I was watching last night, reviewing some of my material from other programming that I didn't get around to. I was up watching Lawrence O'Donnell the other night, for example, until about 1 o'clock in the morning, and decided I might better give it up and go to bed. All right. I watched the interview in two areas on E. Jean Carroll, latest accuser of Trump for sexual assault. And I found her totally believable. And he fired back. First thing he comes back with is full of shit that they don't have videotape of in the 90s of him and her being in the store. I got news for you folks. Over at Walmart, when they were using videotape, and they probably still are, they reuse that tape after about a week or two. They pop in the same one that had been recorded on about 2 weeks previously. That's the way that works. That's the way it's always worked. Otherwise, they would be buying new tape constantly to feed their video cameras. He takes everybody for a dumbass. And of course, if they watch Fox Spews, then they really don't know what any other thing. So many of them were shocked by things that are in the Mueller report that they were told those things were not there. And basically, it looks like nobody's showing up so far, but wait a minute. Yes, one person liked what I'm doing. Thank you. Okay. What's happening on the border is not acceptable and un-American. Since when is it all right to think, and what their excuse in court is, the administration is saying that those children are only kept 12 hours in that concentration camp. No, that's not true. For one thing, it's wrong from the standpoint they come in after crossing the border. They've had a long journey. They are dirty, thirsty, hungry. These are children. And they were talking about the ring of dirt around one of them's neck. And they don't need toothbrush or soap to sanitize with. Explain that one to me, you dumbass. How in the hell are they going to clean up without those? And how come no one except older children are taking care of toddlers and babies? Unacceptable. From inside the White House, they said he is a liar that about the Iran whole deal. And I knew that to begin with. When we're about to attack a country, that's one of the first things they discuss is the assessment of how many people will be killed by that action. And he makes it sound like he decided in the last few minutes, yes, mighty Trump comes to the rescue. He created the damn problem to start with, and then he comes to the rescue. If he hadn't have backed out of the Iran deal, we would have made sure they couldn't do any nuclear weapons for at least 10 years. But no, that was no good. Fox was telling him that was a bad move, having that agreement. And of course, that's how he got elected, too. All right. Hi, Carrie. Wow, I like your new show, the title of it. That's good, Carrie. And looks like we got two people out there. So I love the way this is reduced the Zoom, and it's made it easier. Hey, Nita, uh, this has made it easier for me to read these comments. No, Nita is here too, Carrie, so you're not alone. All right. Oh, this is great, y'all. I'm finally figuring out this column over here. And the only thing I didn't figure out, it didn't offer this time for me to be able to uh, do it from here live to Facebook. Now that last time I didn't send it to Facebook until I got completed. If it ever comes up again and lets me share, let me check out the screen here. No, while I'm on here, wait a minute, let me see. All right, I'm going to send this to Facebook right now. We will see if that works. All right, y'all. I have sent it down. You can check it down there and see if it is live down there. Thank you, Carrie. When I see yours, and I'm going to start checking your timeline from time to time, Carrie. That way, I'll be able to go ahead and I'll have it on my wall, and I'll send it to Rant and Randy Rant. So you're covered, brother. All right, let's see what else we got here. Now, Donnie has decided to tell Congress to make border deal or deportation start. He backed down this last time, and the dumbass doesn't realize he's giving people time to disappear again, go further underground. I've said all along, this is a waste of taxpayer money to send his SS troops out to find illegals and kick them out of the country. And that's what it is. After all, we're talking about children on the border held in concentration camps.
I'll call you when I'm walking down the road.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, I'm gonna let you finish.
One little other thing I may cover. Got 4 people out there now. Wow. This is good, folks. This is what I've been hoping for, is for people to see. Excuse me. For people to see it, and now possibly it's on Facebook on my wall right now, so that you can see the recording, and if you should be able to check it now, and it's live out there. All right, yeah, no problem, brother. You know I want to get that sports talk out. The Braves, when I came out here, were winning 2-0 it was in the 5th inning, so it probably rolled on even further. I like what happened. This next story was on the State of the Union with Jake Tapper. Pence was trying to parrot Donnie and say, "We have the cleanest air and water in the world." Nope, Jake said, that's not true. And that was the one little clip they showed on CNN. But we all know he plays for an audience of one. So he has to, and that's what he is, Mr. Roboto. He has to repeat what his master, puppet master, tells him to say. Just like Donnie has to do what Putin says because that's his puppet master. Okay, they had a bit of thing, and this is all about. I'm looking at clouds over here coming in from the north. It's either northwest or northeast. It looks more like north east today, but we've had on and off hard thunder showers for 3 or 4 days. Well, since Thursday, and it's happening daily. Sometimes they last a long time, sometimes just a few minutes. But that brings to mind Oregon State legislators, legislators that are the Republican persuasion. They sent out the state troopers to bring them back in so that they can do a climate change bill. They could. They have to be present for the vote for some reason or another. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Nita. That he's not going to approve anything, and then he's going to threaten because the little Nazi is getting impatient that they didn't go out and raid early this morning and bring in 1 million. Remember, that was 1 million he was going to bring in, kick out of the country. Even his own State Department and everywhere else, they knew he wasn't going to get 1 million to begin with. Let's see. Oh, yeah. On this story, the state troopers have been sent out to fetch them back in. The Republicans that decided they wouldn't come back for the vote. They're going to try to persuade them to come back. But they do have the power, I believe. I don't know about state government in Oregon, but they sent the troopers out there. Maybe they can bring them back in. They really ought to. I will let you go. Things are looking kind of dark over in one area, but for right now, we don't have any rain coming down. And I know where I'm going. I'm going back and watch the Braves game and enjoy that. And now I can enjoy it on this device too. So that's made it easier where when Grace wants to see something, she can watch it and I can watch my game on here. So I'll let you all go. Thank you. It makes me feel good that this format for the Blue Dot family is working out good. That's what I want to do is to expand this thing and get our word out there because we can make a difference. If we get out the blue vote this time, particularly the women's vote, we have got to make it so big that any gerrymandering, Russian help, which there will be plenty of in 2020, we have still got to take the electoral as well as the popular vote. So if we have 6 million, even if we lost by a few votes on the electoral, it will not look good on him. So I will let you go. Peace. Resist, persist, and insist that we get this fascist government and the little Nazi out of the White House. And hopefully we can do it before we have to vote them out of the damn place. So have a good afternoon. I enjoyed being here with you and thoroughly enjoyed interacting with you in the comments on this. So Thank you for attending and share this shit. Let's get the word out. Thank you. Bye-bye.